All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who's connecting and where are you connecting from. Always nice to see where you are connecting from. Let's see. Diana, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for connecting. All right, let's see who else starts connecting here. And what are we going to talk about? All right. Okay. Okay, Danja, Norway. Awesome. Thank you for connecting from Norway. Minnesota here. Very, very good. Always good to know where everybody is connecting from. Mario Tattoo, thank you, my wonderful friend. Let's see who else is jumping on board. For those of you that are jumping on board, hi, brother. Nice to have you here, Mario Tattoo. Let's share this live. Egypt, awesome. The more shares we get and the more likes we get, believe it or not, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on TikTok, and the more people start to show up that are in alignment with this whole group, actually. Good morning from New Zealand. Hello, my wonderful friend. Egypt, awesome, awesome. All right. So thank you for that. So again, for those of you that don't know me, feel free to hit my TikTok page here. And if you like what you see, of course, you can always hit a quick follow. And at the same time, if you hit the notifications bell icon, you will get notified every time I upload a video, of course. And at the same time, for those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, you can hit on my TikTok, link tree at the bottom of it, and that's actually going to redirect you to my other platforms, and especially to my brand new website. It's all nice and shiny. Please feel free to check it out. All right. And for those of you that wish to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one, just so we can touch base. All right, let's see where everybody's connecting from just before we start. Rico, thank you, my wonderful friend. Hello, my friend from UK. Awesome. And Amelia's in the house. Very, very good. Pristine. All right, Rico, thank you, my wonderful friend. So I can start off by saying, again, what I wanted to say at the beginning. Thank you, my wonderful friend, about who you are. Okay, a lot of us think that we need to connect to who we really are. Okay, and the reality of things couldn't be further away from the truth. And what am I saying is that who you really are never really disappears. Okay, you are always connected with who you are. As a matter of fact, you are here as who you are. You are an extension of who you are, and therefore can't be anything different than that. The issue, though, that happens is that we actually don't pay attention to the messages that we get from who we really are, or our inner guides, or the inner guiding system that I like to call it, right? You see, that is the biggest issue that most of us face. The issue of just simply being. The issue of just simply, hi Annie, hi from the East Coast, love and light to you. Always nice to have you here. Mario, thank you, my wonderful friend. The issue of just being, the issue of just allowing ourselves to be who we really are. Because again, we have been conditioned, Mario, you're wonderful. We have been conditioned by society. We have been conditioned from actually a very, very young age by first our parents, And I'm not saying anything negative here about our parents or anything else, but what I am saying is, thank you, my wonderful friend, that the conditioning starts at a very young age. And when we start to believe in all of these conditions, we forget about who we are. Mario, you are wonderful. And this is the disconnection that I call disconnection, okay? We get disconnected from who we are by simply not realizing that we always have that connection. I know sometimes it might feel a little confusing by the words that I'm using here, but in reality it is very, very simple. The simplicity of it actually is mind-blowing, okay? Because again, like I said, you can never be disconnected from who you are, because it is like saying that your leg is not part of you. Of course it is. Mario, you are wonderful. I love you, my man. Love and light to you. So again, remember one thing, okay? Wherever you are going, wherever you are walking down the street, or you are in the room, or you are having a conversation with somebody, when you put your focus and your attention upon yourself, you are in connection with yourself, okay? When you start believing in the thoughts that come into your mind, this is where you disconnect. When you start believing in what society in general has actually brought us up to become, we actually start disconnecting, okay? Because we are now focusing on our attention on external forces instead of putting the attention where it belongs. And where does it belong? Right here, within us. When we manage to put the intention within us, love and light to everyone. Thank you, Mario. When we manage to put the intention within us, remarkable things start to happen. Carol, thank you. What happens is our relationships become much, much better, believe it or not, with everybody. Our relationship, first of all, with ourselves becomes much, much better, because, again, in order for you to connect, you the greatest man, thank you, my friend, in order for you to connect with who you really are, implies that you become so self-aware, and you become so self-loving that you cannot do anything else but love everybody else as well. Okay, so let's see some of your comments here. You are more than welcome to leave me comments. You're more than welcome to discuss any other topic that you might want to discuss, of course. All right, it doesn't necessarily have to be about who you are. I'm sure all of you know who you are, just sometimes we forget about it. So feel free to leave me some comments here. And it could be about anything, of course. Amelia, thank you, my wonderful friend. All right, Rico, thank you for being here. Helen. All right, thank you for being here as well. Hello from Netherlands. Annie, of course, hi from the East Coast. That's awesome. I love it. Let's see your messages. Today I'm giving you even more time. Yesterday I had to run on a whim. But today, I feel as if I need to give you some more extra time here, just so we can connect. Because I did have a lot of messages yesterday, and of course, I didn't have the time to go through them. But I'm here right now. Do best does, okay? I don't know what you're saying, but whatever it is, my friend, love and light to you. That is awesome. Hello, my friend, Stephanie. Stephanie Piquet, thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Always nice to have you here on these lives, of course. It is awesome. Sitara, thank you for being here. And Mario Tattoo, of course. Love and light for everyone. You are incredible. You French, Ron Swanson? Okay. You're talking to Ron, I guess. You forgot to tag him. Tag him. I don't think you got the message. All right. You the greatest man. You're the greatest, too, for being here. Carol, love and light to you as well, my wonderful friend. And Pockets Rule. All right, Pockets Rule. What do you have to say? I just came I guess I miss a lot. No, actually, you didn't miss anything because we just started. So you came right on the right time. And just like I always say, you are always where you need to be at the right time, at the right moment. So you just joined at the right time. Pockets Rule. I love that username, by the way. Carol, yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Okay, do you enjoy whiskey? So, you can enjoy anything you like to enjoy as long as you are in alignment with it. I'm going to tell you that again. As far as me enjoying whiskey, doesn't really matter, does it? As long as you enjoy it, that's the main thing. Lagavulin preferable. Okay, awesome. Camila, of course. Hi, beautiful soul. I got my friend visiting, but I'm here for a little anyways. That is awesome. You know what, Camila? You always work magic, you know, and that is remarkable. Thank you for being here. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend Camila. Hope and not late. No, you are not late at all. Greetings from Texas. Hello, sweetie, love and light. Thank you, Daisy, for that wonderful, wonderful comment of yours. Hello from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Finland is in the house. Greetings from Portugal is in the house. I love it. All right. You have some different languages here. That's all good, of course. So you can hit the translate. Okay, you can hit the translate button by hitting the comment on screen. Hope this helps. Thank you for saying that. Maybe I should hit the translate button by hitting the comment on screen. All right, that is awesome. Thank you. See, like I said before, we are all learning from one another, right? So let's hit that comment on the screen and see. I don't see any translation. I didn't see it. It's all good. Germany. Okay, awesome. Mario Tattoo, very, very good. Hello from Holland. Love these lives. Learn a little here. That's awesome. What is the easiest way to remember who I really am? This is actually phenomenal, Animals World, because, again, I was saying this is the topic of the day. You just hit it dead on. And the topic of the day is, who are you really, right? So my answer to that is you can never, ever disconnect from who you are, okay? Ever. The only reason why we think that we are disconnected is because we simply don't allow the information to come through. We simply don't allow ourselves to remember who we are. But in reality, deep down inside, we can never disconnect from who we are, okay? So the easiest way for you, Animals World, to remember is for you to pick moments of silence, for example, and on those moments stay totally still. All right? So you would walk around conducting your daily activities, for example, and then you would look for moments of stillness, meaning when it's quiet, okay? Silent around you. And in those moments, as it is silence, you become still. You become silent. Amelia, thank you. And when you become still and silent, even if it is for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, it doesn't matter. What you are looking for is the connection to this quietness, to this quiet space, to this still space. Because in this space, you find who you are. In this space, you find, thank you, my friend, you find the answers that you are looking for. It is in this space that your mind stops thinking, because believe it or not, your mind loves the chaos. Your mind loves to create problems for you. Why? Because as it creates the problems for you, it also loves to create the solutions for you. So it's like a double whammy for your mind, and it tries to create this big scenario. But if you stop listening to it and you connect with silence, you will discover who you are. And that is the easiest way for you, my friend. Can you talk about manifestation? Awesome. It seems like I have been talking quite a bit about manifestation these days because a lot of you are interested in this subject. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it since you asked for it as well. Okay? First of all, we need to drop the word manifestation. We need to drop the word to manifest, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you actually use the word to manifest, you are implying that whatever it is that you want is not here. Okay? And there's a problem with this. The problem is that you are creating a distance between where you are and where you want to be, for example. All right? The way to see this is as if it is already here in the present moment. The reason for this is because in reality, who you really are, in the other dimensions, there is no time. Okay? Since there is no time, everything happens in the now. That means there's no past, there's no future. In this case, okay, you need to see your so-called manifestation as it is right here, happening right now. So you need to live it. If it is, let's say, a car that you want, you need to actually feel this car. Okay, you need to actually envision yourself being in this car and actually feeling it. And I've also explained some techniques on how to do that. You can actually play it out physically, because when you do this, go through the physical emotions. Thank you, Camila. Because when you actually go through the physical emotions or the physical movements, your subconscious mind gets fooled. It gets tricked because your subconscious mind doesn't have, it doesn't understand the difference between, what do you call it, something that is real and something that is in your imagination. It accepts everything as being real. Okay? So let's say you want a car. Thank you, Mario. You would picture yourself entering this car. Okay? Open the door, do the physical movement, feel the door, look at the color of the vehicle, enter the vehicle, sit on the seat. Even if you have to sit on your sofa in the living room or wherever you are, just sit down, close the door, hear the sound that that door is making as you are closing it. Feel the vibration of the door. You know, when you shut a door, you actually feel the vibration as well, right? And then physically do the movement. You know, push the start button. Most modern cars today, they have those push buttons, right? Push the start button. Let it start, right? Feel it, hear it, smell it, and just live the moment as if it is happening now. Then your so-called manifestation is going to come to you in a super lightning, and I mean lightning speed. All right, that's how you do it. All right, Hot Denzel. All right, Lisa, thank you for being here. You, my hero. No, my friend, you are your own hero. Okay, I am here just to point a certain direction, and it's all up to you if you want to go that direction or not. But make no mistake, you are your own hero. But regardless, I love that comment. Thank you. Thank you so much for good advice. Awesome. And Liquid Sun, if a man doesn't make me not feel safe in relationship, should I let him know about it or move on? 1000% you should let him know about it. Okay, before you make the decision of moving on, the man in your life should be aware of what is happening in your life. He should be aware that you are thinking about this. He should be aware. And the reason why he should be aware is because awareness solves everything. Okay? Literally, when you become aware of something, you solve everything. And I mean everything. This is why I keep saying, become present and aware of the present moment. Understand what is happening. In this case, you should tell your man what is happening, and then take it step by step. Cool to see my Dutch brothers and sisters here. Yes, there's quite a few of them here. Awesome. Good to see you again. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Would love to see my Turkish family here too. Actually, there are quite a few Turkish people that are part of this wonderful group of ours as well. So maybe you will bump into some of them. Love and light to you too. Haha. She might learn something too. There you go. Thank you, Camila. For some reason, I kind of had a funny feeling that you were going to make some kind of a comment like that. I think I've connected with you in that level right now, Camila, that I can literally read your mind sometimes. Okay, love and light to you from Romania. Thank you, my wonderful friend. This is awesome. All right, and Sitara, okay, from Switzerland, the big house of dark magic, Swiss voodoo. Love and light to you. Thank you. Thank you from Ethiopia again. I am Sinti Denzel. You are more than Sinti Denzel, but I love it. Thank you for the beautiful comment. Hello from UK. Manoj and Westa, thank you, my wonderful friend, for being here. Always a pleasure. Many thanks for your positive energy. Manoj, thank you for your wonderful comments. But at the same time, you see, my positive energy is here, but at the same time, I see a lot of positive feedback coming from all of you wonderful folks out there, and this is what makes this so great, so fascinating. We all connect with one another in such positive ways, and I love it. Mario Tattoo, bring happiness into your mind. Yes, my friend, bring happiness into your mind. That is key. You see, when we think of something, our emotional state changes as well. And what does this mean? This means that our vibration, our frequency changes. So when you put a happy thought in your mind, like Mario suggested here, okay, what will happen is your vibration is also going to shift towards feeling that happiness, okay? And the minute, this is key actually, because the minute your vibration shifts and the minute you feel happy now, guess what's going to happen? The universe or source or whatever you want to call it will bring you, they will match that vibration and keep giving you the same vibration back. So you're going to find more things to be happy about. You're going to feel happy about everything around you, literally, if you can maintain that. Thank you, Mario. That is awesome. All right, so Katrina, hello, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. I feel an ease in my stomach. That is awesome, baby Jean. If you feel at ease, this is very, very good, actually. Mario, thank you, my friend. Believe it or not, every energy that we talk about, I literally talk about the energy around your belly area, of course, and then it moves up, thank you, Jardine, it moves up to your heart center, and then you will feel it at your throat center. Okay, so these three centers from here to here, like from your stomach to your throat, this energy that you feel here is the energy actually that you would also feel when you have manifested, thank you, Mario, when you have manifested your dream, let's say. Okay, so I'm glad that you put this up there, baby girl, because baby Jean, I should say, because when you actually feel this, all right, your manifestation is also very, very close if you can just feel it. Okay, good spot to start from, your stomach, always. Amelia, of course, he's going to ask you what it means to you. Yes. Is somebody asking about numbers again, Amelia? Probably. Or a dream? Probably. Some great, thank you. You guys know my answers. That is awesome. A lot of you that have been following me for a while know a few of my answers. Mario, thank you, my friend. Can you please talk about blood bloodline. What is that? Oh, Rh negative. Okay. I don't know why you're too focused on the bloodlines. I do get it that a lot of people consider bloodlines as being very, very sacred. They consider bloodlines as being, maybe coming from extraterrestrial forces and all that stuff. And all that is good in this physical reality. I get it. I understand it. But at the same time, you should go beyond and above bloodlines or anything else, because you see, who you really are is not this physical body. Who you really are is beyond this. So bloodlines are not important to you, okay? And they shouldn't. They just made things appear to us as being important because, again, it is something that we have been conditioned to believe in. Who you are is far greater and bigger than just a bloodline. I wouldn't really focus on it at all. Literally, I wouldn't focus on it. So, like I said, I wouldn't focus on it. Denzel, I have manifested a 28-year-old Mazda MX-5. The absolute works. This absolutely works. That's awesome, my friend. Thank you for making us all smile here and laugh. You are amazing. Thank you so much. If it works, then that is all good. Don't worry about it. Okay. You guys are making me laugh today. Do you know you have a spirit wolf around you? Have you felt this? So are you talking about myself here? Because it is funny that you mentioned this. Thank you, Amelia. It is funny that, thank you. It is funny that you mentioned this about a spirit wolf around me, because somebody had a dream about me, and they saw me as a wolf, actually, and that's why I was even asking them, what does a wolf mean to them? And then you come up with this, Daisy, and you tell me that I have a spirit wolf around me, so it's all good. Hello from the romantic city of Thessaloniki. Mario, thank you. Thessaloniki, I love that beautiful city. Anybody that doesn't know where Thessaloniki is, it's actually the second largest city in Greece after Athens. So, beautiful place up northern Greece, a must visit if you are going to fly down to Greece. Okay, why am I having disappointments in relationship? I want to get married. So you want to get married in a year? Is that what you're saying? Kingsley, okay. So, remember this, my wonderful friend. Every time you are having a disappointment, every time you have a difficult relationship happening, okay, there is a pattern there that you need to look at, because chances are, if this is your first relationship, that's okay, maybe there's no pattern yet. But if you notice what is happening, if you just become aware of what is happening, then this pattern will break, okay? And then you can actually move on and live your life. In this case, if you want to get married within a year or whatever it is, or get married this year, that's all good. But you need to follow and you need to see if this is a reoccurring pattern that happens, whether it was in this relationship or a previous relationship. And the reason why I'm saying is because if you don't resolve it in this relationship, the next relationship you get involved in is going to have the same pattern, and you're going to go through the same exact steps to the T, pretty much. Okay, so you need to recognize what it is. There's a pattern there, and once you realize that, then you can move on. Greetings from Barcelona. Thank you, my wonderful friend. How to train your mind to believe in yourself. So, Carl, that's actually the easy part. It really is. All you need to do is just see yourself as being great. See yourself as being amazing. See yourself as being the greatest thing that this planet has. And you can actually go in front of a mirror and you can look at yourself straight in the eyes, and you can actually make these affirmations to yourself as well. Just write something good that you love about yourself, repeat it, and do this as often as you can, preferably in front of a mirror so you can look at your eyes at the same time, okay? Okay, Bev, where I sit every day in my house, there is a circle of freezing air halfway up. Is this a portal? All right, so that is amazing because some people actually consider this to be a portal as well. But in general, when you have a circle of freezing air, okay, and it's constantly there, you would say that it could be a portal, yes, but at the same time, it could be just, somebody's energy from the other side that just likes to hang around in the same area, and you feel it as cold air, okay? Why don't you try it out? Just jump in that and see if you have shifted somewhere else. We constantly shift anyway, so why not just give it a shot, right? You're not going to disappear. Believe me, who you really are will always be where you need to be. So try it out for yourself. See if you shift dimensions. Okay, thank you. I want to manifest money. That's awesome. Just picture yourself as already having this money. Feel it, smell it, see it in your bank account. Okay, like literally see it in your bank account. Walk around as if you have all this money in your pocket and you can just spend it, right? So when you go to the store, for example, instead of saying, oh, this is expensive, or instead of looking for deals, just say, oh, you know what, I got enough money in my pocket to buy this. I got enough money in my pocket. You know what I mean? It's all about shifting your way of seeing things. And the minute you do that, your reality is going to shift as well. My dog howled real loud and big. Okay, that's a good comment. Back and forth is the best manifest things as our money or both. Okay, is it best to manifest things as or money or both? So whatever it is that you want to manifest, there's no right or wrong about it. Okay, you can try both or you can try one. But in reality, if it is material things that you want, you need to manifest, you need to focus on what it is that you want. So for example, if it is a house that you want, don't focus on the money to get the house, focus on the actual house. If it is just money that you want, then you just focus on the money, right? Mario, thank you. That looks like a cool hat. You know what I'm saying? So don't focus on the money as a means to buy the house, right? But focus on the actual house, if that makes sense. As far as money is concerned, if you just want that as separate altogether, then you can just focus on that as separate altogether. Mario, thank you. What do you think about love? Love is everything. That is a beautiful question. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. Love is everything. Love is why you are here, to believe it or not. Love is actually one of the main things that you are here to learn about. Okay, first you need to learn how to love yourself, and then once you learn how to love yourself, you can express it outward and love others as well. All right, another big lesson that you came here to learn, not just love, is also energy. And once you learn those two topics, you can become really a superhero in this reality. I feel like you know everything about us without even knowing us. The question is, what do you know about yourself? But thank you for that wonderful comment. That's awesome. Camila, awesome. You bring me to laugh. Mario, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much as well, my wonderful friend. Camila, now I know what a life you were, my granddad. It must be wolf life. There you go. Yeah, maybe I was a wolf. Who knows, right? Like I said, yeah, somebody saw me in the fields I think it was Shahir, I'm not sure. Some in the fields as a wolf. So there you go. Thanks. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Good night, dear friend. Good night, my wonderful friend. You take care of yourself. All right. Let's see any of your other comments here. Hi. This comes from Second Life. Hi. I feel in my body two different spirits living. One is very good, kind, and the other very bad one. So, all right. Again, thank you for that beautiful comment, but I can reassure you that you're the only one in your body, okay? This is your mind, again, playing tricks on you. It's what we call a polarity in the mind, right? You have like the right side of your mind playing tricks with the left side of the mind. So you don't have two spirits. You are the one that are actually occupying your mind, okay? You feel like this because one moment you feel good about something, and the same scenario that you are feeling good about, your mind twists everything around and makes it look negative. And this is why you feel like that. But in reality, no, you only have one spirit living in the body. That is your mind playing tricks with you, okay? Love is eternal. Yes, it is, my wonderful friend. It's a sim. Awesome. Camila, Second Life, you might have a double soul like Theron. There you go. Camila has always some wonderful, wonderful things to say here. So, hi from Slovenia. Hello, my wonderful friend. Hi from Greece. Awesome. Young LA, thank you for being here. Mario, you are amazing, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. It is always awesome. And Amelia says, thank you, Mario. My grandfather is now my nephew, getting ready to tell him who he is. So, this is a prime example of what I was saying, Amelia, about our soul groups and our soul contracts and all that interesting and juicy stuff, right? So, in this lifetime, okay, you are his aunt in this case, right? In the previous lifetime, he was your grandfather, and so on and so on. So all this plays out because we need to learn all those lessons, okay? We need to be the grandfather at some lifetime. We need to be the father. We need to be the mother. We need to be the granddaughter, and so on, and so on, and so on. And this plays out just so our souls grow, our souls evolve, if you want to call them our souls, right? So we can expand and grow. And we don't do this alone. We do it in a soul group or soul family. So 1000% Amelia, I'm glad you shared this. It is very, very possible. Mario, thank you. You haven't stopped. That's amazing. And Seth, thank you, my wonderful friend, for being here. All right. And Kit Glory, okay. I've got hurt feelings when I heard Smith had made me go gambling, and every money I have, I gamble then. All right, so the good thing is that you are aware of it. Camila, thank you. That's the good thing. You are absolutely aware of this issue here. So, since you are aware of it, keep your awareness heightened. Be in the present moment. And the reason I'm saying this is because when your awareness is heightened in the present moment, you will have your solution to your issue here, which in this case, you clearly have an issue with gambling. Okay, so be present and create awareness all the time. And this issue is going to go bye-bye, believe me. Any suggestions? Yes, that was my suggestion. Be totally aware of what is happening. Hello, my wonderful friend Seth Speaks. Always nice to have you here. How do we connect? You look familiar. So how do we connect here online, you mean, or how do we connect spiritually? Because spiritually, we are already connected. That's why I even made a video today about do you know who you are? Do you know who I am, right? This was the meaning of that video. In a spiritual way, we are connected, of course. To connect here on the platform, just DM me. It is open for everybody right now, so that means that I do not have to follow you back in order for us to connect. You can directly connect with me. Leave me a message. And Bev says, just stuck my head through portal crown. Open wide, ears buzzing and feel lifting up and pulling. That is awesome. So in that case, Bev, if that's what you felt, then yes, it is a portal. Okay? Because like I said, portals exist everywhere. There's so many of them around us. And of course, this is a clear sign, clear indicator. What you felt is very, very reassuring, actually. So that's all good. All right. Like I said, for those of you that are new here, okay, and don't know me, you can always hit my TikTok page, see what I'm all about. And if you like what you see, you can also push a follow, of course. And then if you hit the bell icon, you will get notified every time I upload a video, of course. For those of you that were asking about my other social media platforms, right at the bottom, you're going to find my link tree. You can tap on that. That's going to direct you to my other social media platforms, but it's also going to direct you to my brand new shiny website that I created for myself. There, you can feel free to scroll through and see all the programs that I have and all the stuff. So, for those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity while I am live. You can do so. Anybody that does subscribe and wishes to can have a 15-minute Zoom meeting with me on a one-to-one just to touch base, right? So, let's go further down. Mario, thank you. What can I expect from a one-to-one session with you? So, again, the one-to-one session, Les Jardin, thank you for asking, is all about what you want out of it. So you can ask me any direct questions, of course, or any direct concerns that you might have, or anything else that you might want to discuss about your life. That is what the one-to-one session is, okay? And of course, I would be giving you guidance and tips and all kinds of juicy stuff that you will need to help yourself with, right? That's what the one-to-one is. So basically the one-to-one is open. I do have energy work. I do have, of course, connect with who you are and all that wonderful stuff. Have another one, group meeting with meditation, of course. This one would be basically for what you want, because everybody has different reasons to connect with me, right? So it's all up to you. That's all good. So hello from Malaysia. Are you talking about soul families? Yes, I did talk about soul families, actually. That wasn't the topic, it just came up. The topic was actually to not forget about who you are. We tend to forget about who we are, but we can never really lose that connection, because you can never, escape who you are, right? We just temporarily pinch ourselves off from who we really are, okay? But yes, soul families are also part of the grid. Thank you, Seth. Bev, I feel like I'm being stretched and pulled towards it. The energy is strong. Still freezing though. Okay, so if you feel comfortable about it, Bev, I would go ahead and I would experiment with it. Okay, I wouldn't be afraid of it, because you're not going to end up in the other side of, the universe, or some other universe that you didn't expect, and you're going to be totally lost. Wherever you end up, it is going to be a very, very similar life as the one that you are living now. It's just you have shifted dimensions, because that is what portals really do. Okay, it's not like Hollywood that they move you from one dimension, thank you, Seth, and they toss you in a totally different world. Like, you're not going to go back to the dinosaurs, if that's what you're afraid of, okay? You will go back to a similar life as the one that you are living now, except when you enter it, there will be differences that are going to be noticeable to you, but not stuff that would frighten you. Annette, thank you, my wonderful friend. All right, so let's see. What other comments? Westa, yes. And okay, I meet my wife from previous life unknowingly, only realized 10 years ago. Yes, and that can happen, and it has happened way more many times than we actually think that it can happen. But this is fascinating because when something like this happens, it triggers memories from your previous life, right? And when you have those memories, then there's an emotional connection that it is hard for you to break from in this life, right? And especially it becomes even harder if in this lifetime you're already with somebody else, and maybe your wife from that lifetime is with somebody else, and you have kids and all that. It becomes a little too much to handle sometimes if you're not prepared to deal with stuff like that. That's why our past lives are actually meant to be in the past, and we don't remember them, because if we remembered every single life and we weren't ready to deal with it, we would go bonkers. We really, really would. We wouldn't be able to handle the truth, like we say, and it wouldn't benefit at all in this lifetime. Because when you come in this lifetime, your whole purpose of coming is to actually live in this lifetime. It is to create a new experience and not to be hooked on previous ones. Once you have left this physical realm and you connect with who you really are, then that's a different story, because then all your lives, of course, are open. All the lessons are there for you to handle, because from this perspective, you can handle all of this. There's no issue, okay, because you know who you are. But from the perspective of a human, it's too much information sometimes. Most of the time, not just sometimes. And that's why we are not meant to remember them. But totally believable. That's good. Spiritual. Awesome question. Seth. Is the quickest path to enlightenment meditation? It can be. Meditation is actually a tool. Okay, it really, really is. It can be a very, very wonderful tool if you practice it consistently. And when I say practice it, I mean don't use it to manifest anything or anything like that. Just practice it as just observing your thoughts, observing your emotions, observing what is happening around you, and just letting it go, right? So that is one way. The other way, of course, is to be fully present and aware of the moment, and to connect to silence through you being still. Okay? So when you add all those three together, or four, yes, that is the quickest way to enlightenment. Beautiful question. And Westa, have you tried to win the lottery? Okay, time doesn't exist. We can manifest any winning anytime. Actually, believe it or not, you hit a very, very good point. And this is how a lot of people, have you heard of, I'm sure a lot of us have heard of people winning the lottery multiple times, 3, 4, 5 times, right? This is why they win the lottery, because they have actually created this vibration, like in this case, or this frequency that they live in the now, so it just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. But I don't actually play lotteries. Maybe I should. That's not a bad idea, right? But yes, time doesn't exist, and you can literally exist. You can bring the lottery winnings to your doorstep if that's what you wish. Okay, good evening. All right. Wife from previous. Okay, my life just normal living human, but she can feel bonded with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not totally, out there, right? So Camila, feel free to share the live and let your friends get to know this awesome man too. Oh, thank you, Camila. You're so wonderful. I love you. You're so wonderful. Okay, sorry, I didn't say hi before. Do you have suggestions about how to be close to God? So, first thing is first, you don't need to apologize. Okay, number one. Number two, you are always close to God. Always. We don't realize that at this present time, most of the time, because our minds kick in, our thoughts kick in, and we become preoccupied with other scenarios and other things. But you cannot be any other way but be close with God. You see, God is everything and everyone around you. You heard me. It can't be any other way. Okay? And when you realize this, this is part of awakening as well. And God, or source, or whatever you want to call it, is actually the glue that keeps everything together as well. Okay? You are always close. All you need to do is just stop, stay silent, and just listen. And the minute you listen, you will come to great realizations yourself. Where is the best meditation? So the best meditation is whatever meditation makes you feel that you are connected, of course, okay? So there's no best meditation, really. It all depends on how you connect with whatever it is that you want to connect. My favorite meditation has always been to silently sit there and observe what is happening within yourself and your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and just not getting stuck on them and not getting carried away by them, right? So in this case, you would just, when you close your eyes and you stay still and you stay silent and you're in a comfortable seat, okay, when you close your eyes, you're going to see some images floating around in your eyes, okay? As you see these images, just let them come and go. Sometimes they might appear as faces. Sometimes they might appear as clouds. Sometimes they might appear as lightning bolts, right? Whatever the scenario is, it doesn't matter. Just let it go, all right? So for me, my best meditation is that one, okay? I just let it go. I just let things, I don't attach myself to anything. And that is what you want to do, because if you practice this meditation 20 to 30 minutes twice a day, there will come a point where you're going to realize that you are one with everything. Literally, it's going to become, you're going to think, not you're going to think, you will, okay, because mind doesn't exist at that point. You will connect with the whole universe, I should say. Okay? All right. I was in half sleep and a voice came, 10 years. I asked, what 10 years? And it said 10 years to live. All right. I wouldn't really be concerned about that, because that could really mean anything. Okay. So 10 years to live doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to die in 10 years. It just means something that's going to shake you up and wake you up. But you got to check it out yourself what that really means. I don't know what that meaning. Like I said, okay, it doesn't mean that you're going to just live 10 years, because who you really are cannot cease to exist. So if you ask me what this means, I would just simply say that maybe in those 10 years, or at the end of those 10 years, there's something magical that's going to change in your life, okay? So depends on how you see it, my friend, and not how I see it. All right, Mario. Observed in silence is the best meditation, I think. Yes, you're 1000% correct. Because again, when you observe in silence and when you are present in the moment, it is exactly what meditation does. In this case, in meditation, you simply just close your eyes and you let this happen. But in this case, you just let things happen. When you are present in the moment and when you just allow the moment to be the way it is, it is the same thing. So 1000%, yes, it is like meditation. Totally agree with you. Amelia, yeah, I just want to help. Hope your day improves. Awesome. I love you guys. You guys are just, silence gives miracles. I love you guys. You're connecting with one another. Are there things we can't change? So let me put it to you this way, Animals World. I'm going to reverse that. As a matter of fact, there is nothing that we can't change. I'll tell you that. Okay? But on the other hand, we shouldn't try to change anything either. And the reason for that is because the moment as it is perfect. It is perfect for you to grow, to expand, and to evolve. Okay? This is where most of the problems start. The problems start when we try to change things. Because when we try to change things, we try to control things. And that includes others. Oh, I don't like her behavior, so I gotta change that. But when you start thinking like this, we create resistance, we create blockages, we create disease, we create wars, we create all kinds of things that we don't want. So the best course of action is to just let things be the way they are, because believe it or not, they are perfect. They are there for a reason. And a lot of times that reason, we don't see it at that particular moment. But from a higher perspective, from a higher point of view, there's always a reason for why it is the way it is. Oh, my dear, not so easy. Okay. It's like serious. All right. Seth, thank you. I've had some good results with Vidadra. Not okay. That's awesome. Yes, that would work as well. Very good, Seth. Let me ask a question. Go right ahead. Always. Everybody's welcome to ask questions. Sarah, just school. Okay, Nadus will be answer you soon. Awesome. Thank you, Camila. And Mario Tattoo, thank you, my wonderful friend. I will be a $2 million winner. If you believe that and you see that, it doesn't matter if it's $2 million or $2. The energy is the same, okay? And as long as you connect with that energy, it doesn't matter. The amount does not matter, because the universe is infinite. Everything is infinite. There's enough for everybody, okay, and more. Thank you, guys. I've lost someone recently, and it's been hurting a lot. I'm new to loss. Yeah, so again, thank you for saying that. Sarah, is it? Every time we lose somebody, of course, it's not easy. Every time we lose somebody, we grieve. Every time we lose somebody, we think that we lost them forever. But in reality, we never lose anyone. Why? Because who we really are can never be lost. Okay? But I get it. In this physical reality, we don't see it like that, and we think it's the end. But trust me, my friend, it never is the end. Me too. I've been, okay, best winner, awesome. Meditation is like charging electrical for, yes, HP, need electricity, soul need meditation energy. Beautiful. So you guys already know what to do, a lot of you. It's awesome. I tried so hard, you're right. How can I feel his energy with me when I don't physically see him? Again, you don't need to physically see somebody, because in reality there's nothing physical about anything. Okay, so whether somebody's in front of you and you so-called physically see them, or whether you put a picture in your mind and you see them like that, or whether you actually physically, energetically, I should say, feel their physical body, it is all the same in reality. Okay, so to feel their energy, you just put them in your mind. Thank you, Mario. You feel them, and you can actually even feel them from the distance with your hands as well, okay? Not very hard, just you got to practice it. Seth, thank you. Okay, and Lisa, oh, the automatic corrector. I meant I've the next winner. Okay, I get it. Is meditation necessary to decalcify your third eye. All right. So meditation is definitely helpful. Meditation is definitely a tool. Is it absolutely necessary? No, it's not. But it is definitely helpful, and it is a tool. I would say you being focused in the present moment and connecting with stillness and silence is the key to everything. Okay? But you can also use meditation as an extra tool, of course. What are those faces? I see them a lot. So different faces that you see, are you talking about when you close your eyes? So different faces that you see are faces from either dimension most of the time, or they are past loved ones, or they are, believe it or not, even you in different dimensions. Most of the time it is you coming around as different faces, because in every single reality, in every single lifetime, you do look differently. Okay, so those faces can mean a lot of different things. I wouldn't really worry about them though. Okay, I love meditation, third eye meditation, see a lot. Yes, again, if you want to meditate like in a third eye meditation, all you need to do is actually close your eyes, focus on that spot, take a few breaths, and just focus on your breathing and your spot that you want to connect with, your third eye. That's it. You don't need to push it open. Like they say, it's always open anyway. You don't need to do any of that. Just focus on it. Amazing things will come to you. Seth, yes, I've seen those faces or cloud images. Yeah, during meditation, I let them go as I thought. Just mind. Yes, perfect, Seth. Yes, you did the exact thing that actually benefits the most. You just let it come and you let it go. You observe it and you just detach yourself from it. So that is totally, totally awesome. Thank you, Seth. Feel like electric tingling, like yep. Goosebumps, that's good, thank you. Best way to decalcify third eye, the same way, just focus on it, okay? Focus on it, close your eyes. I would focus on it, if you really want to focus on it, I would focus on it like you're meditating for 15 to 20 minutes, maybe even longer, 30 minutes. Keep your focus on it and see what happens. When you actually focus for 20 minutes and above, and you are actually feeling your third eye, let's say, you're going to feel it vibrating really, really hard. You're going to feel the pulse very, very hard. You're going to feel it thumping. Like you're going to actually feel a thump, right? It's all good. Don't be afraid of it. Just let it play out. Let it play its course. Just accept it the way it is, okay? Okay. You're only for a reason here. Yes, you guys are awesome. How can we manifest money? Nothing works for me. So Joanne, the first thing that you need to do is drop the word manifest. I've said this many, many times actually, because when we use the word manifest, we are creating a distance between the so-called money in this case, your case, and because we want the money, but we are here. And we are creating a distance between us and the money. It's never going to work like this, okay? You need to see the money as already being here, okay? And not create that distance, because the more you focus on, oh, I need to manifest it, oh, I need to get it, because I need to pay my bills, or I need a holiday, or I need to buy a car. The minute we focus on it like that, we will never get it, ever. You can't get it, because the universe is not in alignment with it and you. You're giving it the wrong vibration. You got to see it as being here already in the now. And I know it's hard for you to not for you, for most of us to understand that. But the minute you put your mind into it and you actually see it as being here in the now, it will present itself as being here in the now. Okay? So drop the word manifest altogether and see it. Go out shopping. Pretend that you don't literally need to go shop. Just go out in the malls and pretend that you have all this cash in your pocket and see yourself buying all these wonderful things. Or when you walk into a store, you see an expensive dress or expensive clothes, whatever the scenario might be, just say, I'm going to go buy it, or I can afford it. Better, I can afford to buy this. Even though you don't have the money, it doesn't matter. Just trick your mind into believing that you have the money. And then your mind will send the proper vibration and frequency to the universe, and the universe will respond accordingly. Okay? How can I get rid of my guru who turned out to be a bad man? So, your guru turned out to be a bad man. So listen, first of all, we need to understand that you don't really need a guru, okay? You don't. And you don't even need me. You don't. All you need is to have an understanding of who you are by connecting with who you are, okay? And once you do this, your guru will disappear on their own, all right? As far as being bad or good, again, I'm going to say that they are there for a reason. They are teaching you a reason. That they are teaching you a lesson, I should say. Okay? And in reality, there's no good or bad. It's just our perception of things. Maybe your guru is trying to teach you something here. Intentionally, not unintentionally, maybe intentionally. Think about that. I don't know, I'm just saying. Maybe they're trying to teach you. I'm not sure what their motive is, but I'm just saying. Okay, don't focus too much on wealth. Wealth comes to you. You just need to give, no chasing. I'll give you a better. You don't need to give, actually. What you need to do is to allow things to come. Okay, so while I agree with most of the sentence here, the give part I don't really agree that much, and the reason for that is because to give doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to receive, right? I know we've been conditioned like that, but that's not the way it works. The way it works is to allow things to come. The give part has been misunderstood in terms of the belief that when you give, you receive more. But in reality, the way it was played out is when you give something, that means that you have more of whatever it is to give. When you connect with it from that aspect, then to give is okay. Okay, it's all right. But if you connect with the idea of, oh, I give in order to receive, that's the wrong way of seeing it. I'm talking about wrong energetically, because really there's no right or wrong, but I'm talking about how energy and frequency works and how energy and frequency operate. Okay, I just joined, so may have missed something. Question: do you believe that we have lived the past life? I don't believe that we have lived past lives. I know that we have. All right. Believing and knowing are two different things, of course. A lot of you, even on this platform, even right here, have access to past lives. Okay. A lot of you, there might be even some people here that actually do past life regression, and maybe some of you have also done past life regression upon themselves. So we all have past lives. All right, maybe you weren't a human in a past life. That is granted. Maybe you were something else. But regardless, you still had a past life, right? Maybe you were an alien. Again, there's no such thing as alien, because we're all, doesn't matter what planet we come from or universe, we are all one, we are all connected, right? But when I use the word alien, just so for communication purposes we understand what we're talking about, that's all. All right. Thank you. Awesome. Katrina, thank you for joining. How do I manifest a girlfriend? Same way. See your girlfriend as being here, right here in the now, okay? And drop the word manifestation. Do you mean pretending I already have her? So don't pretend you have her. See that you already have it. Sorry. Okay? In a way, yes, like you would say that you are pretending that you have it. But if you use the word pretending, your mind again plays tricks and sees it as not being here. So drop the word pretending and just go through the motion, go through the whole act as if it already is here. But don't use the word pretending. Okay, so hair tingling is feeling someone touch in your hair. You feel this when cosmic energy coming to you. Yes, that can be a very good sign that there's somebody around you, somebody's touching you, or cosmic energy is around you. Yes, your hair, of course, follicles are very, very sensitive, and it is one of the first places that you would feel it. And another good indication would be, of course, goosebumps, right? The minute you get goosebumps, you're always in connection with a so-called cosmic energy. You guys are awesome. I love you guys tonight. I love you guys all the time, but this is awesome. Every is guru by yourself. Yes, you are a guru by yourself. Totally agree with you. Don't focus on the teacher, focus on the teaching. Mohammed, thank you, my friend. Yes, you can actually even focus mostly upon yourself, okay? And even the teaching part, okay? Pick up on the teachings that make sense to you, because not everything is going to make sense to you. Thank you, Amelia. So just pick up on the information that you are in alignment with at the present moment and drop the rest. But as you drop the rest, you might be in alignment with the rest at some moment down the road, right? So definitely, I agree with Mohammed. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. I need help to stop relying on physics to give me answers. I do not want to spend my cash on that. Right, so again, go within, okay? Stay silent, observe, meditate. These are all the tools you need to actually find the answers that you want. You don't need to spend money on physics or whatever it is that you want to spend it on, actually. Camila, thank you for connecting with all these wonderful people here. All right, so again, Rachel, or Richard, sorry. I've been so many people, I have been so many people, including you. It doesn't matter anymore. I am not, I am that I am. Yes, you are that you are, 1000%. Or as you would say, I am that I am, right? 1000%, my friend. We are all here connected to one another, and that is wonderful. So again, I'm going to say about the part where we started off here about connecting with yourself. I want everybody to know that you can never ever disconnect from yourself, okay? You can pinch yourself off, but you can never disconnect from yourself, all right? Because who you are is who you are, even in this present moment. So you can never ever disconnect. Always allow the connection to come through. Always allow whatever it is that is coming through to come through to you. And this is how everything works out. All right, so any other questions before I close off here? Okay. Again, I'm going to close off before I'm going to say, for those of you again that don't know who I am, please go check out my TikTok page. If you like what you see, you can hit a follow at the same time. You can hit the little bell icon. That way, every time I actually upload a video, you get notified. And at the same time, if you hit the link tree at the bottom of my page, that's going to direct you to my other social media platforms and to my brand new website, of course. Okay, and you can feel free to scroll through there and find out different things that you want. Can you do earlier one-to-one session than 5 p.m. UK time tomorrow? Yes, I can. Fire me a message. If you go to my actual website, okay, where it says about the one-to-one session, you can fire me an email with what time is convenient for you. And tomorrow doesn't look too bad for me, actually. So you can go there and you can actually, thank you, Camila, you can actually put in what hour you want, because I understand 5 o'clock, it might be a little too late. But for tomorrow, yes, I can do it for you. All right? And on that note, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Love and light to all. If like I said, if you go to the 1-to-1 session and you see the time is not convenient for you, of course, you can fire me an email with your information and what time you like. And if I'm open at that time, of course, we can connect. But tomorrow, like I said, looks pretty good. So go right ahead. All right. And on that note, love and light to everybody. Remember that you can never, never disconnect from who you are. You can just pinch yourself off, but you can never disconnect. You are always who you need to be. Love and light to everybody. Thank you to all my subs, of course. Camila, Mario Tattoo, all you wonderful, Amelia, all you wonderful folks here, and my subs, of course. I love yous all. I love yous all unconditionally. Remember that. Love and light, beautiful souls. Camila, you see, you did stay till the end, actually. I'm grateful. I am really, really grateful that I met you. Love and light to all. Bye for now.